A new dawn for Alexandria. A Dungeons & Dragons adventure. Session 9. Leopold. Hark again, my lords and ladies, and lend thine ears to the unfolding saga of Alexandria. For the threads of fate, as ever, weave a tapestry of strange encounters and unexpected alliances. Having returned to their chambers, our heroes, now known by the distinctive moniker of Piss and Death, were approached by their ever-vigilant parshman, Phil. He relayed a message. A gentleman sought an audience with those adventurers in the party known as Piss and Death. A curious request indeed, considering their party's name had been coined mere moments prior. Phil directed them to the Wet Willy, a tavern nestled within Crodwinia, the district under the sway of House Crodwin. Our heroes, their brows furrowed in puzzlement, ventured into Crodwinia and sought out the Wet Willy. The tavern, a bustling hub of working-class folk, buzzed with midday chatter. Titus, taken by a group of workers that appeared to be half dwarven and half orc, attempted to mingle with the workers. Despite his best efforts, he was unable to ingratiate himself into the intellect of their conversation. Although the term is now viewed as insensitive, many scholars hold that the term dork, as it was traditionally used to describe someone who intentionally speaks in a manner which cannot be understood by others in the conversation, is a combination of the words dwarf and orc and dates back to this very encounter. In any event, after some inquiries, our heroes were directed to a private room where a lone figure awaited them. Within, they encountered a tall, athletic human man clad in gleaming plate armor adorned with an orange sash. His shaggy red hair framed a face that radiated both strength and serenity. His sword leaned against his chair, a silent sentinel. He introduced himself as Leopold, a champion of Rao, the ancient god of peace, reason, and serenity, a deity whose name echoes in the halls of Alexandria even today, though Rao's full influence in Alexandria is perhaps a tale for another time. Leopold recounted a vision bestowed upon him by Rao years prior, instructing him to journey to Alexandria, to the Wet Willy, on this very day, and to seek out Piss and Death. He assumed our heroes were seasoned adventurers, their exploits already legendary. He was, to say the least, surprised to learn that they were a newly formed band, their name a recent and rather aromatic creation. Despite the strangeness of this encounter, Leopold expressed a desire to join their company. Rune and Arcane, ever open to new allies, readily agreed. Titus and Mamak, however, demanded a trial of Leopold's combat prowess. Ignoring the objections of their companions, Titus and Mamak led Leopold to the nearest shadow garden, a den of iniquity and danger. Upon arrival, they staged a theatrical display, feigning the drunken stumbling of royalty into the city's underbelly. As expected, their performance drew attention. A strange monk, bearing a peculiar symbol tattooed upon his chest, intercepted them. Leopold attempted diplomacy, but Mamak, ever eager for a brawl, launched into immediate attack. A fierce melee erupted. The monk, shifting in and out of invisibility, proved a formidable foe, aided by a ferocious displacer beast. Leopold, though skilled in offensive combat, excelled in defending his companions and weaving healing magic across the battlefield. Despite Leopold's best efforts, Mamak was struck by a devastating blow, the monk's fist seemingly piercing his flesh and striking deep into his mind. With victory hanging in the balance, Titus, recalling the heroic inspiration bestowed upon him by Iluvatar the day before, channeled that power, transforming a near miss into a critical strike, turning the tide of battle and leading directly to victory for our heroes. With the danger averted, Arcane rushed to Mamak's side, drawing him back from the brink of oblivion, restoring life to his fallen comrade. And so, my lords and ladies, even upon the fresh loss of Iluvatar the Unknown, our party of heroes are restored to full strength by Leopold, a character that would play a pivotal role in the foundation of Alexandria, and ultimately weave his story even into the story of those champions of Zadash that you know and love. With any luck, there will be time for even that story to be told.